You haven't shown a Nexpo one? We can do a Nexpo video, sure. Okay, dude. That was rude. You too, Ghost. We're gonna watch this video, then head out.
It's been a while. You know, I really miss this series, and I've been digging a lot for more content for it. It's taken me a bit, but after trekking through the dark depths of the vast digital ocean we all call the internet, I think I'm finally ready. Let's bring it back for season 2. Our first stop involves a Facebook post made by a resident of Corpus Christi, Texas. On Sunday, May 31st of 2020, a user named Bernal uploaded a video of a strange sound he heard while out on a walk the night before. In the description, he describes his encounter as the following. Y'all listen to this, it's no joke, it freaked me out. Has anyone ever heard this noise there? I heard it from a minute away as I walked around the building and no one was around. The video is about 3 minutes long. Have a listen.
I got lotion on my dick. I'm stroking my dick right now, dude. I'm horny as fuck, man.
This is like the area that it was coming from. But I don't hear anything anymore. It was like a lady yelling, screaming. You hear it? You hear that?
It's a crackhead, bro. It's a crackhead. What is this video?
And there's nobody over there.
What do you mean?
I walked all the way to half of that. Halfway. What is going on? This is tripped out. It is 12:44 a.m. right now. Saturday morning.
Yeah.
And I'm off of Prescott. Cunningham Middle School. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's freaking me out.
Surely there's more to go on than that.
Now I'll be honest, we've seen videos with screams like this before, and in hindsight I'm pretty convinced that at least a few of those are mountain lions. Here though, it sounds a bit different. While mountain lions are no stranger to West and South Texas, something about this one just sounds human. Like, here, just listen for yourself.
Screaming. You hear it?
What do you think? While I'd like to keep a level head here, something about this one, to me, just doesn't scream mountain lion.
Yeah, it screams crackhead.
No matter what it is though, hearing sounds like this, especially on a walk that late at night, would absolutely send me beelining it back home.
Why the fuck are you out for a stroll at 12:38 a.m. near a middle school on a Saturday night?
If I were ever to hear that myself.
You deserve to be murdered if you're going for a stroll at 12:38 a.m. on a Saturday night. Like, I'm sorry. You deserve to be murdered. I'm sorry. Maybe not deserve, but dude, I'm like, oh, it's crazy, dude. I've never been murdered on the side of a road at 12:38 a.m. It's because I don't go out that late. Let's investigate, dude. This is Chippy, man.
On the night of September 19th of 2016, a YouTuber by the name of Dashcam Daily uploaded a series of videos to this playlist titled 2016-0919 Girl Ejected. If the name isn't enough to pique your interest, then what he captured while out on his drive just might. The series documents a roughly 23-minute time span of their pursuit of a suspicious and erratic driver in Atlanta, Georgia. Dashcam Daily describes the chase as the following. The encounter started at approximately 3:40 a.m. Sunday morning on September 19th.
3:40 a.m. and there's a girl getting kidnapped. Don't be out past midnight, dude. Like
2016 in Atlanta, Georgia. I phoned 911 at the point where the girl was ejected from the vehicle and the driver placed her back in the car and drove away. Part 1 is the initial encounter where I first noticed the car stopped in the roadway. This was at the I-75, 85, and University Avenue.
This is literally proving your point. You just said white people be like, let's investigate.
Interchange in Atlanta, Georgia. Ejected from the vehicle? That doesn't sound safe. Let's have a look.
Chasing him, but somebody needs to get the guy pulled over. He's breaking every traffic law there is. His hood is up right now. He's having to stop again, and he damn near killed this girl. So yeah, I'm not chasing him, but you need to get some out here to get this guy pulled over. I don't know. I'm trying to get him called in. They're not doing any fucking thing.
A cab.
He continues.
All cops are bastards.
Part 2 is after I got turned around and noticed the driver was out of the car and had put the girl in the passenger side. Part 3 covers most of the pursuit through Atlanta and the driver leaving the girl on an I-20 access ramp at the Glenwood Avenue Memorial Drive exit.
Just move like a GTA character.
These summaries drive home the points that matters aren't getting any better. Whatever dispute they're currently going through is becoming exponentially worse, and that driver needs to be stopped as soon as possible. Opening a car door, combined with reckless driving, is a recipe for incredibly serious injury, or even death. At about 2 minutes into the video, we observe Dashcam Daily in their continued pursuits. But here, the driver inevitably loses control of the vehicle. The following is what happened.
Yo, did they run her over? What the fuck? Yeah, I thought for a second this was fake. That was not fake.
Sure where I'm at exactly. I just witnessed an accident. The girl was thrown from the car. The guy put her back in the car and he's taken off. I really don't know what's going on. She was trying to get out of the car earlier. As soon as we get moving somewhere, I can...
After this bizarre incident, he continues his pursuits. About 15 minutes and numerous stops later, the car finally pulls over, giving the passenger enough time to jump out.
Where are the cops, bro?
Alright, they're fighting. They're fighting outside the car.
Homie's about to get himself shot, man. Move, bitch. She's about to drive over your foot.
Alright, she's still out of the car. He got back in the car. He's leaving her. There's a car behind me. They can take care of her. I'm going to follow this guy. He left her on the side.
Fortunately, the driver left her behind before things escalated even further. The remaining video that the camera caught simply shows the rest of his pursuits before eventually losing the driver for good. According to an update in the description, a reporter with the local station has been in touch with the Atlanta police. They were able to locate the female because the license plate on the vehicle was in her name. The guy driving the car is or was apparently her boyfriend. She's refusing to cooperate or press charges and would not give the police his name. The ladies in the vehicle that stayed with the victim transported her to the Atlanta Medical Center. She recovered from her injuries.
Oh, dude, this is some
Thankfully,
wild
she
ass
made it out
shit.
of this situation alive and without any major injuries, since this could have easily been so much worse. This footage is a testament to how dangerous situations like this can get, especially at high speeds in a motor vehicle. If you ever witness something like this, try to stop and help. Much like Dashcam Daily did on that late September night, you just might save a life.
Okay, but she didn't talk to the cops. She refused to give them their name. Okay, I'm gonna go on a limb. You should not do what Dashcam Daily did, and here's why. Nothing came of it. Like, he could have gotten shot so many times.
Waking up to realize that your child's missing is every parent's worst nightmare. Unfortunately, this was a grim reality for a New Zealand family. On the morning of August 9th of 2017, a report was made to Auckland police regarding an 11-day-old baby that was taken in the late hours of the night. The entire incident was captured on video. Have a look.
What, the baby getting kidnapped? What the fuck? Oh, hold on. She didn't force her way in. She put a code in or some shit. That's like... Nice fucking security lights, dude. This fucking helped her see how to get in the door to steal the baby. Yeah, she knows the place too well. This is like a babysitter or something, gotta be. She's like, oh, that's really convenient. Thank you, security light. I couldn't see the door, now I can see it.
Thankfully, the infant was located and returned to the parents 7 hours after their report.
Poggers.
I can only imagine how agonizing that time span must have been, realizing that they may not have ever seen their child again. But at least the baby's safe and sound. Good on that front. When we hone our focus in on the abductor, though, that's when this story gets even stranger. According to reports, this wasn't just some random stranger. This was a caretaker that was hired by the family to watch over their newborn as the mother was recovering from childbirth in the hospital.
She knew the property too well.
A woman by the name of Nadine Manukau Togiovalu was the one captured
Nadine what? Nadine what?
Kidnapping. As it turned out, she concealed her criminal record. Hired a woman over their newborn as the mother was recovering from childbirth in the hospital.
Togiovalu.
A woman by the name of Nadine Manukau Togiovalu was the one captured and charged in the kidnapping. As it turned out, she concealed her criminal record and posed as a fake caretaker in Auckland. She was so dedicated to her lie that she even went forth to throw a fake baby shower for the non-existent child and even sport a fake baby bump for the months leading up to the abduction.
Oh, she was gonna
She was eventually sentenced to 3 years in jail, however was released after
so
just
creepy.
3 months. She was ordered to perform 400 hours of community service and to pay $2,000 to the family for reparations. However, they, understandably, are not pleased with that outcome. Nadine violated their privacy while they were at their most vulnerable, and she lied to their faces regarding her criminal history. Now that she's out again, who's to say she won't do it once more?
Yeah. Oh, man. Ugh. That's so terrifying. Yo, she was trying to cheat the system, bro. She didn't want to actually have to get pregnant. If I could skip the process, take a few fake pictures. It's a boy. Just steal a fucking child, bro. That's actually big brain. That is big brain. If she had gotten away with it, dude, she just cheated the entire system of life.
Heartbreak can be detrimental to someone's mental health, and especially so if the other person leaves due to circumstances out of their control. In February of 2014, an Instagram user by the name of JoJoTsai1012 would post text message conversations, essentially chronicling her relationship with her boyfriend at the time. The messages mostly appear to be pretty ordinary, with the pair frequently talking about music, their future aspirations, food, gifts that they'd buy each other during the holidays, and even the occasional arguments. Nothing really stood out as out of the ordinary.
Hey, what's this
Until
picture?
a few weeks later.
I want to see that picture.
Fast forward, and you'll quickly realize that something went terribly awry. On March 6th of 2014, JoJo would post their text message conversation one last time. However, here, it was captioned with the following. We broke up for 12 days. I hang out with all kinds of men. Eat, watch movies, drink, sing, and any one of them is more handsome than him and richer than him. I said this just to show that I can't find a better man than him, let alone I figured how handsome and rich he is. There are a lot of well-conditioned men around me, and my friends who know me know it. But I can't accept others in my heart. Every time I play, I cry and I force myself. Smiling, I told myself that the most important thing to be a human being is to be happy. I kept hypnotizing myself, but after all, I couldn't hypnotize my heart. I don't understand. Since it's not me, why should I give me so many expectations and promises? Since he didn't want to even have a baby with me, why did I have to name it?
Oh.
He said that his mother did not agree for us to marry. He talked to me about a lifelong relationship, and we'd get married when we're older. This is really the most romantic love story I've ever heard in my life, but it's also a lie. I can't forget these things. They can't be forgotten. Unless I die. From here on out,
Rip.
she'd make 13 more posts,
F.
all aimed at her now ex in the span of just 2 days. The first involves her wearing some sort of eye patch, and one commenter believes that she's wearing it due to the sheer amount of crying she's done since the breakup. Whether or not this is true is unclear, but she is wearing it for a few pictures
That is some incel shit. She cried so much she damaged her eye. Look at all the posts after this.
onwards.
That is retarded.
The next one shows her smiling with a cup of tea. The caption reading, "From now on, you'll never see this kind of smile again." Did you know there's a bird without legs? He can only fly around in the sky in his life, sleep in the wind when he's tired, and can only land once in his life, when he's dead. It turns out that all the nightmares I had in those few days were real, and the things I dreamed about were really happening. It was just that I was concealed and knew nothing about it. Everything was known to me. I've never done anything in my life. Bad things. Why do you want me to suffer such torture? I've been living so hard these days. I want to let myself forget all of this. I want to control my emotions. Don't cry every night. But I can't do it. I can't do it. All this is right. It's too unfair to me. I can't bear it. After I die, I'll haunt you day and night, and I'll never leave you again.
Yo, man's dodged a bullet with this one. That's all I'm saying. Tragedy.
Let it burn. All the things like ashes float away.
Holy shit.
After this post, JoJo would go forth to upload this photo of her sitting on the edge of a building. There is no caption, however, considering those in which we just read, it's clear what this image implies. The last photo she ever uploaded was this one, showing more things being burnt. It's unclear what exactly this is, but some have speculated that these are her ex's belongings, serving as one final goodbye to him. And after this point, she never posted again.
Because she was dead.
It's widely claimed around the internet that JoJo committed suicide by jumping off the ledge. Interestingly, most of the articles claiming so are just regurgitating the same information off each other. The only bit of actual confirmation, and take this for how you will, comes from an online forum named Mop. Her alleged neighbor supposedly made a post claiming the following. This is real. We live in the same building. She died Saturday morning. No matter what, how much courage must it have taken for a little girl to kill herself? I hope she'll find peace in the afterlife. And I agree. I truly hope she's finally at peace.
I mean,
the root of this situation
if that's real,
is something that we've all endured. Heartbreak is a powerful thing. The agonizing plague that consumes us whenever it happens.
That's kind of how I see it.
Fortunately for JoJo, it led her to take her own life that has so much ahead of it.
Dude, can we talk about what a fat fucking W that guy took, though, getting out of that relationship? I mean, it's a tragedy if that girl really killed herself. I'm just saying. That guy dodged a bullet. A bullet. Recent Amaranth drama. I haven't heard anything about the recent Amaranth drama. What's going on with Amaranth?
On the 24th of May, 2001, the wedding of Karen and a soft drawer was taking place in Jerusalem, Israel. Everything appeared to be going well, and the crowd seemed to be having a good time. At around 10:45 p.m., however, the event would rapidly devolve into a nightmare. Around that time, the floor would suddenly give out, resulting in a 3-story fall for those that were in attendance.
Oh,
the entire
shit.
catastrophe was captured on video.
Het fatale moment waarop de vloer het begaf.
Holy
23 people
shit.
died that night, and over 380
How many?
suffered from 23 people died that night, and over 380 suffered from non-fatal injuries. One of those affected was the bride themselves, who suffered a pelvic injury that
No, I
required
appreciate
corrective
it.
medical attention. After investigations into this ramped up,
I appreciate
it was
the censor.
eventually determined that the accident was caused by insufficient building materials and negligence during construction. It was allegedly built using a relatively new method at the time called Palcal, invented by a man named Eli Ron.
Rip that.
It, by
That
all
guy.
accounts, serves as a cost saver and utilizes thin steel sheets sandwiched between concrete layers. The building supposedly was also designed to be a 2-story structure, with the 3rd floor being added later on. Put 2 and 2 together, and you can see why calling this structure a hazard would be an understatement. As if the story wasn't strange enough already, the 3 owners of the wedding hall, the construction managers, and even Eli Ron, yes, the inventor of the Palcal method himself, were charged with varying degrees of manslaughter and underwent various prison sentences. All of these were less than 4 years long. In a statement given by the father of the bride afterwards, they claimed, "I'd give the 4 of them 400 years in prison. Had they been pardoned, it would be 300 years, so they have no chance to see daylight."
Holy shit. That is wild, bro.
In the moments leading up to the fall, a song named I Have a Golden Hearts by Sadi Haddad was playing, much to the crowd's delights. However, since this event, she's never performed it again. The Versailles Wedding Hall disaster has gone down as one of the country's worst building catastrophes in recent history, and the now vacant sites will forever stand as a reminder of the tragic events that played out that late summer nights.
It looks like they're trying to break the floor, dude. I know. Okay, never mind. That's fucked. I should. It's not.
As we've seen tonight, if you look hard enough within this vast
It's a
digital
tragedy.
ocean, you just
And
might
I'm not
find things
laughing
that are
at
dark,
the death.
eerie,
It's just
and incredibly distressing.
they're like, break this fucking floor,
Tonight,
dude.
You and I have explored 5 disturbing things from around the internet. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you have any recommendations for smaller online oddities that can fit into a future compilation, please send your suggestion to my new email inbox made specifically for this series, dtfaisubmissions@gmail.com.
Down to fuck around the internet. Good shit. Yo, man, I'm telling you, he's due for a new one. We haven't had a disturbing things since last Halloween, I believe, and his last video was 20 minutes long.